the Patriot Hour for Thursday evening. It's July 25th, 2019. And yes, Thursday evening. Hope everyone's week is going well. Tomorrow's Friday for those of you that work the traditional Monday to Friday. Weekend's coming up. I hope you enjoy it. Folks, we got some new QAnon, Q clearance updates here. We're going to get right into them. Again, it's getting real, folks. We got Epstein Island, Disney. The connections are truly deeper than most of us could have ever imagined. Fake news media. It's a gym. And then we get pictures of a bed in there, and then, he plays music. You can see the floors are like hardwood. I mean, it doesn't look like a gym, folks. And do we trust the media? This is what we're getting. We're going to get into it. Again, if you're new, make sure you're subscribed. If you're returning, welcome back. We welcome all new Patriots, the newbies. Welcome to the channel. This is a Patriot Hour. We always encourage you to think for yourself and connect all your own dots. Don't take anything we say here to be 100% word, 100% fact. Don't take what anyone says to be 100% word or fact. Do your own research. Connect your own dots and come to your best conclusion based off all the facts that you can possibly appear to get your hands on. All right. In the intelligence communities, and in our research here, you're going to look at a lot of bad information. Sometimes you need to be able to use your discernment, chew the meat and spit out the bone, folks. All right. It's best advice I can give you. Again, all right, let's jump into it here. Look at a few of these updates. I went over these earlier. We got the one I was talking about, 3493. ABC told us it was a gym. There's a mattress. It looks like the plastic's still on it, or the plastic's on there. 3494. We got Anon finds CDE and knowingly repeatedly 3 times in the NSA Signet doc. We'll get into that possibly later or tomorrow. I'm going to do a little something on that one. 3495, fake news inside edition claims Epstein Island Temple is a music room. Do we trust the media? Kind of went over that earlier. Jeffrey Epstein appeals no bail decision, but yet then he tries to hang himself before the decision ever even comes back. Is that logical? 3497, the link between Disney and Epstein. This is getting a little dark. Afterward, make your way to the second snorkel stop, Little St. James Island, where curious fish dart back and forth into the clear blue water, and colorful coral formations nestle next to amazing underwater formations. Little St. James Island. So now we're starting to see these up closer a little bit. These doorways that just go right into the side of the tunnel. The mountain, the cliff. The mountain, but it's a little island, right? And it's all bored out. It's all bored out underneath. Senator Lauren receives threats after seeking investigation into local sheriff's leniency with Epstein. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing. Post 3498. This came on the 25th of July, 2019 at 1:52 p.m. this afternoon. And lawmaker says she's been told to back off call for probe of Jeffrey Epstein's work release. So this lady here, Sigrid McCauley's lawyer, the lawyer for Epstein's, Florida Senator Lauren Book has reached out to Capitol Police after receiving an anonymous warning connected to her demand for state inquiry into the Palm Beach Sheriff Rick Bradshaw's handling of a accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein's lenient work release program, the Miami Herald has learned. So that's interesting. Of course, she was threatened. I mean, this guy had everybody working for him. 3499. All right, we're going to get into this here. This is CBR.com. Disney Vice President Michael Laney, prison for sex abuse. Nothing to see here, folks. That's what Q put, nothing. Former Walt Disney VP sentenced to prison in child sex abuse investigation. Former Walt Disney Company executive Michael Laney has been sentenced to 81 months in prison for 4 counts of first-degree sexual abuse involving a 7-year-old girl. According to the WTKR, Laney, who is 73 years old, will have to register as a sex offender and pay a $4,000 fine. In 2017, the young girl told Washington state law enforcement that Laney abused her in 2009. The case was later given to the Portland Police Bureau as the abuse was determined to have occurred in that city. During its investigation, the PPB discovered other allegations of sexual abuse against Laney, with one person alleging he sexually abused her when she was a minor in 2007. The court was not able to prove these allegations against Laney. The Oregonian reports Laney had previously been acquitted on 3 counts of first-degree rape and 3 counts of first-degree sexual abuse. This is just sick here, folks. But we get it. The main thing is he is 81 months. So what, 6 years or so? That's it. I mean, these laws need to be changed. For him, that equates to basically a life sentence. I mean, he's 81. He'll be 87, 88. Prison's rough on a man like him. They don't treat too kindly to kid abusers, from what I heard. So, we'll see. We'll see. If this guy, comes out in one piece. $34.99 that came at $159. Okay, we're going to move to 3500. This came on the 25th of July, 2019 at 2:47 p.m. Got a Twitter here from the Paranorm Q, notable anon. Let's chat about the subterranean support systems. Ventilation much? This is not for a garage. It's partially cut into a hill. Hashtag QAnon, hashtag QBaby, hashtag QAnons. Yeah, look at this. Look at this, folks. Unbelievable. I mean, seriously moving some air into the side of these little bored out holes and tunnels and what they got going on down there. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some serious stuff. Confirmed. All right, we're going to go to 3501. 3501. 25th of July. Came to us on the 25th of July, 2019 at 8:09 p.m. Possible China monitored Mueller hearing. Possible China analyzed likelihood of POTUS re-election in 2020. Possible China taking steps, think propaganda, to harm POTUS re-election regarding 2020 election. Possible China in setcoms with D candidates running for president regarding reinstitute U.S. piggy bank. Possible China in setcoms with former D party senator officials regarding reinstitute U.S. piggy bank. Ooh. Possible China put extreme threatening pressure on North Korea the day of the Mueller hearing. Coincidence? Should hearing swing to POTUS? Possible acts are taken in an effort to lessen the Democratic blow. Possible acts are taken in an effort to change the narrative. Define false flag. All right, so false flag is anything that is manufactured to look like, there's a crisis going on and we need to take action and this is happening, that's happening. So basically a false event or event that really happens. People die, things look on the up and up. So a political or military orchestrated, perfect word. So a military act orchestrated in such a way that it appears to have been carried out by a party that is not, in fact, responsible. There you go. So some believe that the bombings were a false flag operation by state forces. That's an example. So false flags. They talk about like the Gulf of Tonkin. We said that this happened, and then that led to us, having, the main invasion or whatnot, the Gulf of Tonkin incident to start the Vietnam War. Never happened. It was a false flag. That is one of the oldest tricks in the book, folks. The Art of War is one of the best things you can do is to do something nefarious and to get other people to believe that somebody else did it. So if you're engaged or trying to play the fool, somebody over here, normally there's 3 groups involved. I'm going to bomb you over here, but I'm going to make you think that he did it over here. That is one of the oldest tricks in the book. So we all know what that is. We don't need to sit here and go over that. much longer. So anyway, we're going to shut this one down and keep it short and sweet. I want to read you those Q posts. Matter of fact, yeah. Take a look here for a minute. Let this load. Little St. James, underwater entrance to the island, no way to be seen entering. Underwater entrance to the island, no way to be seen entering. So we're talking about, folks, I mean, this guy had a submarine, must be entrance to the sub portal. There you go. We know, I mean, these subs, even military bases have, there's ways for these subs to, you know, they don't have to be sitting on a pier and up, you know, above the water line with the hatch open to get on and off. I mean, yes, that's one way. That's typically how you see them if they're being up front, but subs can remain underwater. There are special places around the world like this. I mean, that guarantee, that's, of course, his sub's entering into his island somewhere into the, he's got bored out holes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what we're finding out here. It goes deeper than what any of us thought and knew. These people are evil. Are we about to come back around full circle from the beginning when you told us Disney was a distraction? Amazing underwater formations. What's that? Trump Justice Department to resume federal executions. Yes, I did a... For some reason, the one on the left reminds me of those little buildings I've seen around my area. I guess they're supposed to be for electrical. I remember one being next to a clinic. Clinton body count. Grand Theft Kids. Q. My blood is starting to boil when I think about... Q. My blood is starting to boil when I think about what you're getting at. How can I be a good Christian and have this much hate for these evil bastards? I pray for the victims, but now I mostly pray for vengeance. I am understanding. Disney is big time on the pedo circuit and has been for years. Were children being held below decks on the cruise ships and then delivered as tourists to the island. These people are evil. Service entrance for entertainment. First picture is where the priestess come out to begin her ceremony. Second picture where the ceremony subject was taken back in. Man, the Disneyland for Disney employees. Afternoon, kind sir. Guess it's digging time, boys. Underwater entrance to the island. No way to be seen entering. Already read that one. Q is Epstein safeguarded. Is Comey's daughter the prosecutor in the J.E. Jeffrey Epstein case? Disney cruises as disguised delivery for fresh meat. Whew. All right, folks. It gets deep, and I wanted to bring you them updates, so that's what we did. I appreciate all your guys' support here at the Patriot Hour. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for joining in. Again, do all your own research. Some of this is starting to get really dark. I understand that, but for far too long, we have turned the blind, turned the cheek, had the blind eye, and we can no longer operate that way. The old norms for everything, the old norms of how they operated, and the old norms of how we operated by not knowing, not paying attention. Of course, if you're operating through your normal day, you get spoon-fed a little bit of news. It's real easy to be duped, folks. It's not your fault. There's going to be a lot of people upset with themselves. How could this have happened? How did I not know? And we're not here to rub it in and mash it in their face. The old norms of us telling them, you're wrong, I'm right, you're evil, I'm good, you're bad, I'm not. I mean, you're going to turn people off quicker than ever, and we don't want to have anyone left behind. A lot of people are, in a nutshell, I've seen people come into this channel in the comment section and say, oh man, your videos are turning, I was doing some other research, this is thank you so much. And then within about 2 weeks, I see that same person comment, and this isn't directed at anybody, and almost this is like a generic story that has happened on the channel multiple times, folks. So no names, no reason to call anybody. I can't remember anybody's names or like that anyway for this particular story I'm telling you. But basically, within a matter of 2 weeks or a month, you'll see people, oh, I'm really learning, this is awesome, I understand it now. And then a month, I've seen it all, when they're going to go down, I'm tired of waiting. A month and a half, I'm done, I'm out of here, nothing's happening. Because they know it, you know it, we all know the story now, we know what's going on, we know this is that and this connected, who's doing what and what's going on and who's bad, and we get it and we want to see some result. But it's the 40%, maybe a little less than that now, that are asleep, that are still propagated by the fake media that has pounded into their head since birth. There are people that get shocked or people that get cognitive dissonance, where the one thing that hits them that doesn't mesh well with them, heat comes into their body, and they're not listening anymore, and they're not going to believe you. You just shocked their system. And everything inside of them tells them that you're lying, you're not right, that goes against what I believe to be true. Got to remember, everyone is at different levels, folks. What Q-team, what Trump is worried about the most are the people rioting when the arrests start. So we don't want 40% of the country. Now, some of you are out there like, bring it on, I'm ready. And we don't want to go there, folks. We don't want to leave anyone behind. These are citizens. It's not their fault. Some people are asleep. Some of us are awoke. Look at your own story. Look at your own self and think, when did I wake up? When did that happen? Was it a slow process? Who showed you what on your own? You just got into it and it led from one thing to the other, and now you think you got the whole picture. And, we're all going to be wrong in certain aspects, certain little key details. Oh, that was his brother, sister's mother's father. Oh, we don't need to get caught up in those eddies. We just need to keep moving forward. We need to keep doing our research, keep exposing, keep sharing, pay attention. Hopefully the people that are at the highest levels are doing the right thing. All we could do is keep watching, and we better hope this is what's happening, because this is what it would take. It would take a president that was propped up with the military helping to put down a system like this. It is so vast, so evil, that I never knew there would be a way to even attempt to shut it down. But it looks like it's happening. We've got the right guy in that was selected. It's been planned for a long, long, long time. And folks, it's going to be movies and books written, history book entries, heroes, sheroes, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be great. It's going to be really great. Great time to be alive. I'm just happy that I'm here doing it with you guys. You guys have been here, some of you, since the beginning. And it doesn't matter. It's not a competition. It's not a race. Slow, painfully, and methodically is what's happening here. And we're getting it. We're all getting it. The facts, the truth, the light. From dark to light, folks. All right, I'm going to shut this one down. Again, I'm Michael. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. Where we go one, we go all. Folks, look for some videos tomorrow. After tomorrow, I'm going to get a couple of videos out. I'm going to have a couple pre-stacks, but I'm going to be gone out of studio for about 3 to 4 days. You guys will not see much from me, other than maybe if I decide to go live at one point. You never know. I'm not going to promise anything, but the only thing I'm going to have with me is probably a laptop and my phone, which is, a decent camera on it and whatnot. So I could probably definitely check in. I'll check in with you guys. So look to hear from me. But there will be a few days downtime. I expect all the other great Patriots out there running channels to hold it down. We got like L1978, Amy, the mod, and we got tons of other channels you guys are into. I know you watch them, so you're going to get your updates. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I will check in. You guys have a great time. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be working on something tonight. Be a couple of videos out tomorrow for sure. Look for those. Anything new and breaking, we're all over it here, the old Patriot Hour. All right. Again, it's been a great summer, actually. Kind of blown by. We're entering into August here in a few days. Unbelievable. And pretty hot at that. So, all right, you guys, you have a great evening. Again, God bless each and every one of you, and have a great evening.